Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at a new wireless microphone from the company called FULAIM, and this is their X3 model. So FULAIM was nice enough to send one of these microphones for me to try out, so thank you to them. So in this video, I will be showing what comes in the box, how to set it up, and then also plugging it in just so you can get a sample of what the sound sounds like from these microphones. So other than that, let's begin, and we are going to start with the unboxing. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go over everything that comes inside the box. So here is how the microphones are packaged, and it's actually really nice. So here's the top of the box, and then here's the bottom. So to open this box, there's actually a little tab right here. You just pull it. It's magnetic, so it pops back into place. But you just pull that up, and then you get access to everything that's inside. So the first thing we have is the owner's manual. And this pretty much has a bunch of different languages and then goes over all the specs. Just a bunch of stuff I really don't look at. So the next thing we have are the microphones, and they're inside this case right here. And I'll open that up in a minute. So what else do we have in here? Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in here. So let me pull this all out. So I pulled everything out of the bag just so I can get a better look at of what everything else was in there. So the first thing we have is the charging cable, which is a USB Type A to USB Type C. And then they also give a headphone jack, which is a USB Type C to 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. I'm not 100% sure why they provided this, but I can't use it with my phone, so I'm just going to set it off to the side. Then you get two windscreens for both of the microphones. Okay, so the last thing out of the box, you get two of these necklaces, and I would say these are for if you have clothes that you can't clip these microphones onto. You can just pretty much throw this over your neck, and then this is magnetic as well. So as you can see, they're actually pretty strong as well. So that's the other option to wear these things. So that is everything that came out of the box. So let's open up the microphones. All right, there's a little tab on the top right here. So let me pull this. And that pretty much releases the case. So let me throw this over here. So on the front of the case right here, it looks like we have some LED indicator lights. And then on the back is where the charging port is. Then on the bottom, it's just a bunch of miscellaneous information, which I don't know if anyone really looks into. So let's pop this open. So here is the inside of the case. So you can see you get two microphones. I'm just going to pull one out for now. And there's a little button on the side, and then if you hold this down, it puts it in connect mode. So when you have one of these receivers plugged into your phone, it will pretty much automatically connect to one of the microphones. And it also comes with a clip, so this is how you would clip it onto your clothes. So like that. And it's also magnetic as well. And then to put the windscreen on, it's magnetic, and you just kind of line it up with the top, and that's how you would set that on. These are a little, well, they're not as strong as the other magnets on there. You can kind of easily knock those off, so I'd be careful with that. So you get these two little receivers, and this is what you would plug into your phone depending on what kind of phone you have. So you get a USB Type-C one, and then it also comes with a lightning cord one. So everything charges with inside this case. So if I would pull this microphone out, you can see there's little connections things down at the bottom, and there's little charger things that line up like that. It's magnetic, so it sticks in there. And then on the top of the case, you get a lot of room up there. So if you're going to put your windscreens on top of your microphones, it's not really going to impede with it at all. Then it looks like there's room. You could even put these necklace things in the top there as well and be able to carry everything around within this case. All right, to start using this microphone, it's very simple. So all you got to do is take this little receiver end and plug it into a bottom of a phone. I had to borrow my son's phone for this. And as you can see, these two little blinking LEDs means it's in connect mode, and once I open this up, it should automatically connect to the little transmitters. And as you can see, there's a solid light there, that means it's connected. So once I close this, this other one should start blinking, meaning it's not connected. So on the receiver, you actually have a volume control button as well down on the bottom here. So if you push this, you can see these three little LED lights that change. So you get three different levels of volume. Right now it's on the maximum. Then on the side right here, you have a USB Type-C port, which if you take this cord and plug it into it, Let me see if I can do this real quick. You can actually plug some headphones into here and actually do some voice monitoring. So that's kind of cool. So the last thing I'm going to go over is actually on the transmitter. So let me remove this. There's a button on the side right here, and if you push this, you have your noise cancellation. So that's very convenient to have if you're going to be recording outside. So let me plug this all into my phone and we should see what these microphones sound like. Alright, so what you're listening to now is what the FULAIM X3 microphone sounds like. And yes, it's been a couple weeks since I recorded those last clips. I went on vacation, and then pretty much when I came back from there, I got some really bad jet lag and had to take a couple days to recover from that. But now I'm going to finish this video up, and I'm going to pretty much talk about some of the things I didn't really cover when I was doing the unboxing and the setup. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the battery life of the transmitters. So these transmitters get about 8 hours of battery life, and then when the battery starts getting low, this little blue LED indicator light will pretty much turn from blue to red to pretty much signify that it's dying. And then when you plug it into the case here, it will take about an hour and a half to charge back up to full. And then this case can charge them, if you're using one transmitter, this case can charge it 4 times. If you're using both of them at the same time, this case can charge it twice. And then when your case is completely dead, you can plug this in, and it only takes about 2 hours to charge back up to full. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the noise cancellation. So if you want to just pretty much make it go active, there's this little yellow button on the side right here. When you press it, you'll see another little LED light up, and this is pretty much what it sounds like when the noise cancellation is active. There's nothing really going on in my house or outside my house. My neighbor was cutting his grass, and I couldn't really catch it in time to actually do a proper noise cancellation to see how well it actually works. But from messing around before, it actually seems pretty good. Okay, so I think I pretty much covered everything about these wireless microphones, and yes, I will be using them in the future. It's going to make my life a lot easier for when I had to do PC cleaning videos or laptop teardown videos. Since these microphones have a plug-and-play design, it should speed up the pretty much process of actually getting videos out there. So if you would like to pick up one of these microphones for yourself, I'll have all the links down in the description. And that's pretty much it. So that's going to be it for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please drop a like, make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more content, and also don't forget the link for this wireless microphone will be linked down in the description. So other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.